Hey everybody, everybody's favorite beard and nose here. Hair here, hair here, hair. I want to talk about a technique a friend of mine clued me into years ago when I was going through my divorce.
Turn left on West Green Boulevard.
It's sort of a way to get your compass pointed in a healthy direction. Sort of reshape, redefine how you see yourself, reset your ego, find new goals, etc. In a previous video, I talked about, I titled it, "You Are a Narcissist and Here's Why You Disagree," where we talked about a good column and a bad column. This is where I got that.
Turn left on West Green Boulevard.
That example from. So if you've had the never-ending joy of being with someone like a narcissist,
In 1.4 miles.
chances are your self-esteem has taken a big hit, your patience has taken a hit, your patience for yourself, patience for others, your happiness has taken a hit, you're quicker to temper, you're frustrated, you're angry, you're sad. To quote the movie Anchorman, you're locked in a glass cage of emotion. This is an exercise that really helped me. And I'll be the first to say I haven't done this enough in my life. I need to sit down and redo it. But here's what you do. You take a sheet of paper and you fold it into thirds, not half. So this is a little different than the last video, right? Fold it into thirds, right? So 3 columns. And after you fold it, then when you're going to write on this. But what you're going to do is you're going to fold the paper so that the middle column is hidden, and because the middle column comes last. Now, here's what you're gonna do. You take the first column on the left is your good column, and the column on the far right is your bad column. You sit down, and you start writing all the things you're good at, all the things you like about yourself, all the things you bring to the mythological table, whatever table that is. But all your good stuff. This is everything with your ego. This is who you're striving to be, or at least the striving to be who you are. This is where you've landed type stuff, right? I'm good at talking to my phone. I'm good at listening to YouTube videos. I'm good at Facebooking, right? These are the things to not put in that column. You do things like, well, I'm good in my career. I think I'm good with people. I like puppies. That kind of stuff. And then you go over to the column of the bad, and then you write all the things that you think you're bad at. Like, I'm a piece of shit, I suck. Leave that one off. But you know, all the things that you're not good at. I'm ADHD, so I'm horrible at remembering things. I'm horrible at remembering birthdays, waiting till the last minute. I'm horrible at housework, absolutely abysmal at housework, right? All these things. And you have that empty middle column hidden. And so once you're looking at your good and your bad, and you can sit there and just kind of sort of stare at it, let it marinate a minute, meditate, marinate, 8 skate, donate,
1,000 feet.
whatever it is.
Right on Katy Freeway.
Then when you're ready, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna unfold it, so you now have your column to your left, the column to your right, the column in the middle that ain't got shit in it. I can't rhyme. You're gonna take the good column and fold it under. Fold it under. So now you can't see the good. All you see is the bad on the right and this nice empty column in the middle. So what you do is you're now looking at all the bad and only the bad. Now in that column to the left, you write what you are doing to fix it. So, if in the bad column you have something like, I'm never finished my college education. On the left, you say, well, I can open an account on, I don't know, University of Phoenix, or get back in school, or subscribe to narcissectomy, whatever. You write what it is you're doing about it. So you say, I'm going to go to a night class. I'm taking cooking classes. I'm learning time management. I'm getting better prepared. I'm studying psychology, right? So if in the bad, if you have something like, I'm easily manipulated, I'm easily taken advantage of, I'm too trusting, then in your middle column you write, I was too trusting. I'm learning the red flags of psychology. I'm learning the red flags of dating, relationships, and interactions. I've bought books on how to be a better date, how to properly qualify quality partners, that kind of thing, right? So I'll tell y'all what I did my first time around, because I was going through a divorce. I had a lot of drama going on. So, like, the good, I wrote down things like, at 33, I have a college degree in electrical engineering. I have a well-established career. I've been in software development for 10 years. I've got a 6-figure income. I have a house. I have a son. I've been married. For all in all intents and purposes, I'm a keeper. I've done good things. The bad, well, I'm going through a divorce. It's a bitter divorce. My son's caught in the middle. I got to sell the house, losing the cars, lost my job, all these different things that come with it. So what am I doing about it? Well, I'm learning how to be a good date. I'm learning how to, I'm learning about divorce. I'm learning the law as I go. So I've picked up some law books on divorce, and I study and I read. I'm making new friends because I lost all my old ones, right? So I'm getting out there. I'm making new friends, meeting new people, meeting new faces. I wanted to say making new faces. I'm getting back up on the horse and getting out there, because she left me in the dust for some guy, and I'm not gonna sit around feeling sorry for myself. I've got a lot to rebuild. I'm starting completely over. I have a little condo that fits in a postage stamp, and so I'm having to start all the way over, redecorate, get new furniture, and rebuild my life. And that's okay, because I've done it 5 times already, so what's one more? So I'm on my way. I'm on my way to learning from my mistakes. I'm on my way to becoming a better man, not just some yes man that says yes to every little thing a female says. I'm becoming a non-pussy worshiper, to put it bluntly. I gave advice to a guy who was one of those beggars, to a woman, and I was like, you gotta stop it. I was like, you gotta understand, every woman brings sex to the relationship. Like you gotta understand, there's no different than her bringing a foot to a relationship. Every woman you have a relationship with is gonna bring that to the table, just like they bring a foot. Okay? So it's like, stop making it a bigger deal than it is, because that's trouble for a man. And he's like, well, I never heard it quite put like that, but I see your point. Yeah, you do. So yeah, at the end of all this, once you've filled out your middle column and written it with positive intent on what you're going to do to fix this bad stuff, you're going to unfold the good column back. So now you see all 3. and then you fold that bad column under so you can no longer see it. So now you're left with a positive self-image, your positive ego, all the good things about you, and ta-da, goals. So you've redefined yourself as a mix of good and bad. You've redefined yourself now as a good person with goals. See how that works? We are all good people with goals. We lose sight of our goals, and we reframe our goals because they haven't been met. You think that you're a bad person in those areas because you have not achieved those goals. Your brain has been wired backwards. And at one point in your life, when you were younger, you had this self-image that you're now staring at your piece of paper. When you're kids always believe that they're good people because they're kids, and they are. They're innocent. So they're going to reach out, they're going to go out into the world, conquer the world, and put it in their pocket, all that kind of stuff. And then, you know, the tidal waves of life wipe through. And those goals suddenly become failures because you haven't reached it yet. So you got to rewire your brain to be like a kid with that positive life outlook. You know, grab a pair of scissors, cut that bad column off all the way. And so the last step, the last part of this, you rewrite the good column and the goals. Rewrite it in a paragraph. You say, I'm a successful software developer. I'm well established in my career. I'm going through a divorce, but that's okay because I don't mind starting over. I've done it before in my life. I'm getting rid of all the bad things and all the negativity. And I'm moving forward. I'm starting a brand new life from scratch. And I'm going to fill this new life with the things that I enjoy, the things that I love, and the people that I want to do it all with. So that's where I'm headed, and you're welcome to come along with me. Or I don't know, if I happen to pass you by, toss me a cup of Gatorade while I run my marathon. You know, it'd be much appreciated. I need some friends that are Gatorade tossers. Well, no, don't toss it, just hand it. Actually, I don't know. I've never run like a 5K or a marathon or anything, so I don't really know how the whole handing off of Gatorade works. I just know that Gatorade's better than water. Alright, well, my video is falling apart officially, but I hope you see what I'm getting at. You have to completely shred your current self-image. Get rid of it and replace it with a positive self-image and active statements towards your goals. Don't bullshit yourself on what you are or are not doing about addressing the bad. You know, if lack of education's in your bad column, get your ass in school, right? You can even tell yourself, stop being a dumbass and be an educated dumbass, you know? That's what I do. You have to be serious. This is because this isn't just a fluff up your ego and feel better about it and wrap up in a nice warm blanket of emotion type shit. No. You need to actually be true and honest and to the point with yourself about this is the shit that I need to do, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. You know, and prioritize yourself over relationships. Prioritize yourself. If you're worried about red flags and falling for stuff, be alone for a while. Work on yourself for a while. And do some shit that makes you love you. Because until you love yourself, what in the hell kind of chance does anybody else have? None. And you're going to lead them on and waste their time. And you're going to end up being an unpleasant memory for somebody else. And Lord knows we already have enough unpleasant memories of other people. So thank you very much. Please like, comment, or share. And I'll see you on the next video.